and stunned the world with her powerful voice. This seemingly ordinary woman transformed into an international sensation, racking up over $45 million and a devoted fan base. But just as quickly as she rose to fame, she seemed to fade from the spotlight, leaving everyone wondering what really happened. What challenges did she face behind the scenes? How did she navigate the overwhelming pressures of sudden celebrity? Did the fame live up to her dreams, or did it bring unexpected hardships? Join us as we uncover the truth behind the voice that touched millions, the untold chapters of Susan's life. The remarkable journey of Susan Boyle. From unlikely contestant to global superstar. I dreamed a dream, the laughter turned into astonished silence. Her voice was so powerful, so pure, that it captivated everyone in the room. In that magical moment, she transformed. From that single audition, Susan Boyle skyrocketed to fame. She became a Grammy-winning artist, selling over 25 million records worldwide. But even amid her soaring success, the sting of judgment and ridicule from that initial performance lingered in the air. It's a harsh reality that Susan had faced long before she stepped into the spotlight. Growing up in Blackburn, Scotland, she was part of a large family of Irish immigrants struggling to make ends meet. Her parents worked tirelessly, but the weight of their financial struggles pressed heavily on their home. Susan's father, Patrick, was a World War II veteran who worked as a miner, and her mother, Bridget, was a typist. Despite their hard work, life was far from easy. With 10 children to care for, the Boyle household was filled with chaos and challenges. But it was in that lively atmosphere that Susan found her love for music. Patrick often sang at a local club called the Bishop's Blaze, and Susan was enchanted. Watching her father perform sparked a dream within her, a dream of standing on stage and singing to a captivated audience. Yet her childhood wasn't all about dreams. Patrick, troubled by his wartime experiences, often took out his frustrations on his family, and young Susan bore the brunt of his anger. This turbulent environment left deep emotional scars that would linger for years. In 1997, after a long battle with illness, Patrick passed away. Susan was by his side during those final moments, and they managed to find some semblance of peace before his death. However, the painful memories of her childhood didn't vanish overnight. As she reflected on her father's life and death, she realized that forgiveness was crucial for her healing, even though the hurt would always be a part of her story. Susan Boyle's journey is one of incredible resilience and unwavering determination. From being an unlikely contestant on a reality TV show to becoming a beloved global sensation, her path shows that it's never too late to chase your dreams, regardless of what others think. Her life is a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of hope, tenacity, and inspiration. Join me as we explore how Susan Boyle, against all odds, became a symbol of hope for millions around the world. A reminder that dreams can not only come true, but can also be more magnificent than we ever imagined. Overcoming adversity. The inspiring childhood of Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle's journey to stardom is a powerful tale of resilience, but her early years were anything but easy. As the youngest of 6 sisters and 4 brothers, Susan entered a world filled with challenges. Her mother, Bridget, was already 47 when she became pregnant with Susan, and the family struggled financially. To add to her difficulties, Susan faced a traumatic birth that left her briefly deprived of oxygen, leading to learning challenges that would haunt her throughout her school years. School was a battleground for Susan. Often bullied by classmates and misunderstood by teachers, she felt the sting of ridicule daily. The kids called her Susie Simple, and her teachers didn't show the kindness she needed. Instead of support, she faced harsh punishments for not keeping up. She later shared, "I was a slow learner and couldn't keep up." Imagine facing not just the pressure to learn, but the humiliation of being hit with a belt for it. But the real turning point came during her unforgettable. In 2011, she revealed that she also struggled with epilepsy, a condition that went largely unrecognized during her school years. Her seizures were often met with laughter, adding to her feelings of isolation. When she sought help at home, her concerns were brushed aside, leaving her to cope alone. After graduating with few qualifications, Susan faced another uphill battle: finding a job. Rejection after rejection followed her, and even a brief stint as a trainee cook didn't last long, but through it all, music was her sanctuary. Singing at local venues brought her joy and hope, even if it wasn't a full-time gig. Then tragedy struck in 2007 when Susan lost her beloved mother. This heart-wrenching loss ignited a fire in Susan. She realized that life was too short to hold back her dreams. Inspired by her mother's support, she decided to take the leap and audition for Britain's Got Talent. This brave step would change her life forever. Susan's incredible journey teaches us that no matter how dark things get, we can still chase our dreams. From a bullied schoolgirl to a global sensation, she proves that it's never too late to find your voice. Even after achieving fame, Susan chose to stay rooted in her childhood home, valuing simplicity over luxury. While caring for her aging mother, she continued to share her gift of music, singing in her local church and spreading joy. Though she faced countless rejections from music companies, her mother's encouragement kept her going. After her mother's passing, Susan felt lost and heartbroken. She stayed in her home for days, grieving deeply. Yet even in her sorrow, she remembered her mother's words about pursuing her dreams. That love pushed her to finally audition for Britain's Got Talent, turning her pain into power. Susan Boyle's life story is a beacon of hope. It reminds us that with determination, we can rise above our struggles. Her journey teaches us that anyone, no matter their past, can overcome challenges and shine brightly. Susan's incredible voice and unwavering spirit inspire us all to believe in ourselves and never give up on our dreams. The Breakthrough: Susan Boyle's Rise to Fame. What if you were told that a single audition could transform a life forever? That's exactly what happened to Susan Boyle, a woman who spent years trying to find her moment in the spotlight. Before she dazzled the world on Britain's Got Talent, Susan faced rejection after rejection, auditioning for 12 different shows. For Susan, it was about the music, not the makeup. When Britain's Got Talent, it was a heartfelt tribute to her late mother, who she believed was watching over her that day. With every note she sang, she honored her mother's memory, and in that instant, she transformed from an unknown singer into a global sensation. The world took notice, and suddenly everyone was talking about Susan Boyle. Her audition clip went viral, amassing over 100 million views online, becoming one of the most watched videos in history. Although she came in second place on the show, it didn't matter at all. She had already won something far more valuable: the hearts of millions around the globe. Susan became a symbol of hope and resilience, proving that it's never too late to chase your dreams, no matter how many times you face rejection. In November 2009, she released her first album, I Dreamed a Dream, which broke records, selling over 2 million copies in its first week alone. It wasn't just a hit, it was a phenomenon that shocked the music industry. By the end of the year, her album had sold over 9 million copies worldwide, and Susan set multiple records, including being the oldest artist to reach #1 with a debut album. She was no longer just Susan from Blackburn. She was a global star whose name was now known in households around the world. But her journey didn't end there. Susan made a special appearance on America's Got Talent, where she received a warm welcome and admiration from both the judges and the audience. This time, no one doubted her talent. She was finally enjoying the recognition and respect she had long deserved. The transformation from a shy, overlooked woman to a celebrated star was nothing short of extraordinary. Her success continued with more albums, including The Gift in 2010 and Someone to Watch Over Me in 2011. Each new release brought joy to her fans, showcasing her incredible voice and heartfelt performances. In 2019, she celebrated a decade in music with a special album called 10, featuring some of her best songs and reminding everyone why they fell in love with her voice in the first place. This milestone was not just a celebration of her success, it was a tribute to the journey she had traveled, filled with challenges and triumphs. However, as with many great stories, along with all her triumphs came challenges. As the years passed, Susan faced health issues that led her to step back from the music scene. Fans began to notice changes in her presence and performances. And while she may have moved away from the glitz and glamour of the spotlight, her music remains a powerful reminder of her incredible journey and resilience. Susan Boyle's story is one of strength, hope, and the enduring belief in oneself. From being laughed at and dismissed to earning standing ovations and the love of fans worldwide, her journey teaches us that no matter how many times you face rejection, it's never too late to follow your dreams. Susan's unforgettable moment on that stage changed everything, not just for her, but for everyone who has ever dared to dream. She stands as a testament to the power of believing in yourself no matter the odds. Susan Boyle, the health struggles behind the star. Susan Boyle, the woman whose voice captivated millions, has a story that goes far beyond her incredible talent. She proved to the world that dreams can come true even later in life, but her journey was not without its share of struggles in ways she never expected. After her stunning appearance on Britain's Got Talent, Susan was hit hard by the whirlwind of fame. The long days of interviews, relentless public scrutiny, and constant attention wore her down. The excitement of the show quickly turned into an overwhelming burden. Exhausted and overwhelmed, she found herself in the hospital grappling with the pressures that came after her life-changing performance. Though she had wowed audiences with her powerful rendition of I Dreamed a Dream, coming in second place left her feeling defeated and frustrated. Following the show, Susan experienced a breakdown. In a moment of vulnerability, she lashed out at the staff, expressing her frustration in a way that shocked everyone around her. The police were even called to her home due to her erratic behavior. Shiny, charming woman with the golden voice was thrust into a narrative of crisis, and the media had a field day. The news of her breakdown spread like wildfire. Many pointed fingers at the show's producers, claiming they had prioritized ratings over Susan's well-being. Critics argued that they had exploited her vulnerability for the sake of entertainment. There were whispers of an investigation, but it ultimately led nowhere. Despite the chaos and scrutiny, Susan's spirit remained unbroken. She picked herself up and continued to sing, determined to share her gift with the world. Her determination shone through, proving that she would not let her challenges define her. In 2013, Susan received a diagnosis that changed her life. She learned she had Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism. This revelation was both surprising and liberating for her. For years, she had been labeled as brain damaged, a title she felt was unfair and hurtful. Now, with a better understanding of herself, Susan hoped her story would inspire kindness and acceptance towards others with autism. Fans loved her honesty. Her vulnerability deepened their admiration and support. Susan's openness created a dialogue around autism, encouraging others to embrace their differences and seek understanding. However, that same year brought another hurdle. Susan was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. The news meant she had to give up her beloved comfort food, chocolate. This was a tough sacrifice, especially as she was still adjusting to life with Asperger's. Managing her health became a new priority, adding another layer to her already complicated life. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, things grew even more challenging. To protect her health, she stayed home for over 2 years, leading to a pause in her music career. For someone used to the spotlight, this isolation was difficult. But the challenges didn't stop there. After buying a new house with her earnings in 2010, Susan faced harassment from neighbors. Some were unkind, throwing rocks at her house and trying to break in. This hostile environment made her feel unsafe and unwelcome in her own home. It forced her to leave and return to her childhood house, where she had fond memories but also faced the ghosts of her past. This move was bittersweet, reminding her of the difficulties fame had brought and the sacrifices she had to make to find peace. The heartache continued when Susan lost her beloved sister Bryony to cancer in 2015. Bryony had always been a rock, providing unwavering support through thick and thin. Losing her sister left a gaping hole in Susan's life, and she took time to grieve the deep bond they shared. Bryony had been the one to encourage Susan to follow her dreams, even when others doubted her. Now, without that support, Susan felt lost and alone. Compounding her emotional struggles, Susan's financial success created tension within her family. After lending her brother Jerry £75,000 to help save his business, their relationship became strained. The fallout from this situation was painful. Jerry's threats to harm himself if she didn't help him further added to Susan's burden. Their silence lasted for a long time, a painful reminder of how success can complicate family ties. However, in a twist of fate, they reconciled in 2016 after Susan had another public breakdown at Heathrow Airport. This reunion was a powerful reminder of the importance of family, love, and understanding. It was as if they both realized that no matter the challenges they faced, they were stronger together. Through all these struggles, Susan has shown remarkable resilience. Even as she navigates her health challenges, Susan remains a beacon of light for her fans. Her voice, once the target of harsh judgments, has become a source of comfort for many. She continues to advocate for mental health awareness and the importance of kindness. In interviews, she often emphasizes that every person has their struggles and compassion can make a world of difference. What's next for Susan Boyle? Susan Boyle's story is nothing short of extraordinary. It is a powerful reminder that fame doesn't always equal happiness. Beneath her stunning voice and remarkable success lies a journey filled with challenges and resilience. Through every twist and turn, Susan has shown us that perseverance and courage can shine even in the darkest times. She's a shining example that it's never too late to chase your dreams, and her journey is filled with ups and downs that tug at the heartstrings. Behind her beautiful voice lies a tale of strength, courage, and an unbreakable spirit. In 2022, Susan faced a new hurdle. She suffered a minor stroke. This unexpected health scare threatened her ability to sing, a passion that has defined her life. The stroke struck the very stage that launched her into stardom 14 years prior. Invited to sing with the West End cast of Les Miserables, Susan stood before an audience filled with nostalgia and anticipation. It was during this performance that she courageously revealed her health struggles, saying, "It's extra special for me because I had a minor stroke and I thought it would be crazy to be back on stage, but I've done it." After that heartfelt moment, Susan took to Instagram to share her journey of recovery. The road back to singing wasn't easy. She had to undergo speech therapy to regain her vocal strength. Yet her determination shone through as she performed her iconic song, "I Dreamed a Dream," reminding everyone why she became a household name in the first place. Although, while she may not perform as frequently, every time she steps back into the spotlight, she does so with a spirit that inspires those around her. In recent interviews, Susan has opened up about her personal life. She admitted one of her biggest regrets is not having children, a sentiment that resonates with many. Yet she also revealed a blossoming romance that adds joy to her life. Although the identity of her American boyfriend remains a mystery, Susan has shared that they are very happy together. After hinting at a connection with an American doctor back in 2016, it seems their relationship has grown into something special. He joins her for significant occasions, including her birthday, proving that love can indeed flourish amidst the challenges of fame. Despite her health struggles and a more private lifestyle, Susan Boyle continues to shine brightly. Her fans eagerly anticipate new music, understanding that her journey requires patience and resilience. They know that, regardless of the obstacles she faces, Susan's voice is a precious gift to the world, and they will support her every step of the way. As we look to the future, Susan Boyle stands as a testament to the human spirit. Her legacy is not just about her incredible voice, it's about the strength she embodies in the face of adversity. She teaches us that it's okay to stumble, but essential to rise again. Whether she's on stage or enjoying her quiet moments at home, Susan's story encourages us all to hold on to our dreams and face life with unwavering determination. Susan Boyle is not just a singer, she's an inspiration. Her journey reminds us that even when life throws us unexpected challenges, we can keep pushing forward, singing our own song in the beautiful chorus of life. As we wait for her next big moment, we celebrate the incredible legacy she has built, one filled with hope, resilience, and the undeniable power of following your dreams. What do you think the future holds for Susan? Will she surprise us with new music or perhaps a memoir? How do you feel about her journey and the obstacles she overcame? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Thanks for watching.